Dear brother and sister in Islam and viewer of Islamic Iman TV, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I wish you are in good health and happy with this nice weather, inshallah. And today my subject is about the adversity of Jewish towards Islam or towards Muslims. I request from all of you to stay in tune until the end of the program. Inshallah, you will get a lot of information. And at the same time, this program today is from the last 2 weeks, I believe, translation, which was the Dushmani Yahud by Islam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي صدق الله العظيم آمين. Lord, expand my chest and make ease my subject and untie the knot from my tongue, that they understand my speech. Ameen Ya Rabbil Alameen. Dear honorable viewer of Islamic Iman TV, in your program Believes and Believer, welcome to my today's subject, regard of Jewish enmity in Islam. I want to start with the simple questions. Why Jewish are mad at the religion of Islam, and they're trying to remove the life of the follower of Islam. So what would be the reason that they don't like the Islamic beliefs? Or I can go further. Before Islam, the time of the Jesus, why they did not like the Jesus idea? Even though before that they did not like any kind of believers about the believing point of view. This is their kind of habit or their kind of way of decisions. Allah knows. But who they are? History shown they are always hardened heart with believers, directly and indirectly. It is supposed to be seen all Muslim around the world, mostly in Middle East, are all under the pessimisms of Jewish Zionists. In any way, they're trying to destroy them, they're trying to kill them, even they're trying to at least border them. It is not the way which I'm talking, it is history. And it is not propagation. And it is a fact. History and you as a witness of their humanities and inhumanities action for so long period of time towards a Muslim. The black phenomenon Zionist is one of the most deadly non-religion ideology of Israel, which made the region in global crisis. Even though this danger ideology is not favor of most real Jewish, but it is hard to separate them among them. But it's already is shaded off on all of them, all of the Jewish. But these people which they are come out by such kind of power, those they are not. Their Zionists is different. Because some Jewish had and still has affair relations at the beginning of Islam or even today with the Muslims. But unfortunately, this black phenomenon has already shaded on all Jewish, like I said. And it is impossible to segregate it. However, the question is why they are angry at the believer, or what Muslim did to them that they are unhappy. I remember the 6th day of continuously bombardment on Muslims territories, countries on 1967 by Zionist Israel shook all the world with no reason. But on the other side, those corrupted Gulf countries bosses or governments, including Saudi, Qatar, Emirat, and Iraq and Iran even, sat and watched. They didn't do anything. They didn't feel any responsibility of the word of Allah to support their religion, but they didn't. The word of God that mentioned in Quran, Muslim are brother of Muslim. They are responsible for each other. But the Gulf governments all didn't do anything. That the verse which Allah mentioned in Quran in verse number 10, chapter 49, saying innamal mu'minuna ikhwatun. They forgot that. Instead they start relationship in communication with this deadly danger Zionist Israel. None of these so-called Muslim Khalifa, king, president to voice up against them, to make at least break the teeth of this cobra snake. Then after their bites, what happened? The snake became a dragon now. A dragon. And gradually become more dangerous power in the region. However, the ordinary Muslim also should know about the principality of Jewish legacy, that they are from the Yaqub children's. Prophet Jacob, he had 12 sons, as you know. 10 of them was born in the Iraq, and 2 of them was born in Canaan. Their name is as follows, as I want to mention it to you. The first one was Fizutil, Shamrun, Lawi, Yehuda, Realun, Yashjar, Bachma, Lay, Ahad, Washur, Yusuf, and Benjamin. Yusuf and Benjamin, they born in Canaan. After their father Jacob died, after that, each of them, of these children, they made by own tribe. Among all of 12 brothers, one of them named Yehuda or Judah, called himself Judah. He put the name of himself Judah. He was a very strong and a tall man. He found in associations for genealogy of his father and grandfather Jacob and Ishaq and Abraham, peace be upon all them, to keep the lineage of family. This idea spread quickly out to other brothers, and everyone kept their identity. Then Judah issued, because he is the stronger and he is the first that he brought that subject, he issued a command that no one can marry to our family lineage, and it is prohibited to every outsider to stay in the territory of Jacob's children and grandchildren. This is this information that I was taking from the Middle Eastern magazine, which is accurate. However, this idea developed in all around the area, even to the Gulf Arabic countries. When the Arab countries, they say something, they take it. They find something, they become more worse. So now all the Arabs is still the same. They all want to, like the follower of Judah. They do not accept any foreigner in their country. Even they do not want marry of each other, or not give their marriage to other guys. However, this idea developed all around, but it is remarkable to know about the pedigree and racism which starts from the grandchild of Abraham, Judah or Yehuda, at 3,200 years before today. Also, in other side of grandchild of Abraham, from side of Ismail, peace be upon him, who also had 12 sons. They named it of the Qaidar was number 1, Nabat, Adbil, Bisham, Masma', Darma, Masa, Khaddad, Tima, Yatur, Nakhas, and Qidmah. The lineage family of Judah comes 3 or 4 prophets like David, Sulaiman, and Musa alayhi salam, and those are. And from the Qaidar lineage, which is Ismail alayhi salam, also come 3 prophets, which is Shu'aib, Hud, and Saleh, and the last also Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon them all. However, this is until now is 15 minutes, time is over. Inshallah, after the break I will give you some more information about the Enmity Jewish tours to the Islam. Stay with me.